How about you? The rapid growth of the league is shown by a large number of stations added this month. This list is swelling day by day, and next month it will be a record breaker. You can get your name in the list by using the application blank. It is a big honor to belong to the American Radio Relay League, the only active wireless association in the U.S. Nearly 1/4 of licensed amateurs in the country are in the league. How about you?
So that's from 1916. I'm still on this ARRL history page. It's amazing. It was considered an honor to be part of the ARRL back in the day. So that must have been the first year, 1916. I believe that's QST began in 1915. But it's amazing reading this stuff. And look at all these stations here.
So it's a list of stations, and it seemed like in 1915 when they kind of listed all of the people that joined, they would list them right in the magazine from every state, and they got these fancy 1x2 call letters. There's no W or K back in the day. And it's got their names, their addresses, everything's public information. Completely different time. I'm going to show you the application that you would fill out to get your name in these early publications of QST. Check this out. So here's the application that I guess people just were overjoyed to fill out. It's got your name, address, your age, your call sign, your antenna, your height above ground, number of wires in your aerial, your sending equipment, is it a spark gap, batteries or city current, let's see, your power input, just all kinds of information that they wanted for you to be as part of, I guess it's part of a relay station. I think that was a big thing as well from what I can tell. So I don't know all the history here, but it's just amazing, this information that I think people were probably overjoyed to send this stuff in. Nowadays, everybody wants to keep it secret. You don't know where I live, you don't know what I do, and it's none of your damn business. But that's not how it was back then, from what I can tell by just reading this information. So it's really interesting, just a different time and just a different way of thinking that we just don't have these days. Just a big application to get your name in that list, I guess.
And that's what's so interesting about history, looking back. It's just everything was different. Attitudes were different. People just looked at life differently as we do now. I think there's a lot of suspicion and controversy and mistrust in almost everything you talk about nowadays. But back then, I think people were just, I'll do it. I trust the government. It wasn't all like that, but I think it was more of an honest time. I'm sure there were shim-sham artists and snake oil salesmen, all kinds of con artists running around back in 1915, 1916 as well. But it just seemed like it was a different time, more of an honest, I don't know how to explain it. But so that's 1916, right before the war started. And when I get to that one, maybe I'll put a little video and see if the language or the tone changes in what they're writing in 1917, 1918, when we got into World War I. So there you go. A little more information on the ARRL periodicals circa 1915, 1916 articles from QST. Thanks. CLG 73.